Support for today's episode comes from Jenny Kane. Perfect timing, honestly, because fall is on its way and my wardrobe needs a little revamp. I need sweaters, I need cardigans, I need some jackets maybe. I don't know, I live in LA, but who knows. I'm honestly obsessed with the Flynn cashmere sweater. It's a perfect everyday V-neck. Jenny Kane believes in the art of simplicity. They focus on comfort, quality, and timeless design so you can curate a wardrobe that never goes out of style. Find your forever pieces at jennykane.com. Our listeners get 15% off your first order when you use the code ONLYFRIENDS at checkout. That's 15% off your first order at jennykayne.com, promo code ONLYFRIENDS. Like getting dressed to be one less thing to worry about. Support for today's episode comes from Jenny Kane. Perfect timing, honestly, because fall is on its way and my wardrobe needs a little revamp. I need sweaters, I need cardigans, I need some jackets maybe. I don't know, I live in LA, but who knows. I'm honestly obsessed with the Flynn cashmere sweater. It's a perfect everyday V-neck. Jenny Kane believes in the art of simplicity. They focus on comfort, quality, and timeless design so you can curate a wardrobe that never goes out of style. Find your forever pieces at jennykane.com. Our listeners get 15% off your first order when you use the code ONLYFRIENDS at checkout. That's 15% off your first order at jennykayne.com, promo code ONLYFRIENDS. Like getting dressed to be one less thing to worry about. Welcome back to Only Friends.
Welcome back.
Before we
Only
take it away.
Friends.
That's pretty good.
Thank you.
Before we get started, I do want to say we do have a new Patreon video up with a bunch of advice for you guys. I'll put a little clip in right here. You guys can email us onlyfriends696969@gmail.com and we will read your problems on our Patreon, whether it's am I the asshole or problems at work or school or friends or relationship, like literally whatever.
Sure will.
And it's fun.
It's very fun.
And we get updates and those are exciting. And sometimes we get screenshots.
Yep.
But I'll play the little clip right here.
Apparently every single girl that is involved in the wedding all have matching pink dresses already, like matching in color and style from what I understand. And no one bothered to tell me or my boyfriend anything about this. My boyfriend got really upset, telling his parents that it was very disrespectful of all of them to exclude me. He told me that I should still wear the dress I bought because it was shitty of them to leave me out. Personally, I have no problem showing up in the dress I already bought because from my perspective, this seems intentional.
Yeah.
If my boyfriend never had that conversation, would I have just showed up on the day of the wedding looking like an idiot? Was the plan so they could tell me I can't walk in the wedding?
And we're back. It's always somebody recording it. It's like, okay, now we're back.
We don't even technically need to even pause, but we do.
We do. Well, yeah, moment of silence for the Patreon.
And because it's 9/11.
And it's 9/11, yeah.
Which you will get. Because obviously today is not actually 9/11, it's 9/13.
Oh, right. But we are recording on 9/11. So if you are part of the Patreon, you'll also get this episode today.
It's true.
Video and all.
Okay. Do you have anything exciting from your weekend? Because we have some big news.
Oh, we are just blazing through it. I mean, nothing super exciting.
Yeah.
Why do you ask?
Well, I just wanted to get it out of the way so we can get to the good stuff.
Oh God. Let me think. No, nothing. I don't think. Oh. Well, I feel like I'm being rushed.
Well, no. Say what your weekend. We'll talk about our weekends right now.
I had a birthday party.
Oh, happy birthday.
Thank you. It was Emma's roommate. Yeah. It's his birthday. So I went there. He also had a show on Friday. So it was a very John-filled weekend.
Oh my God. Happy B-Day.
Yeah. And then yesterday I read 100 pages of our book. Oh. We are reading The Love Hypothesis.
You're only 100 pages in.
Yes.
Okay.
Only.
Well, I wasn't sure if you had read a bunch and then you read another 100. So you're maybe 200 pages in.
No, I wish. It's almost a 400-page book and I am unsure why.
I wonder, I read Love Theoretically. That one looks like it's the same thickness.
Yeah. Is it the same author? Uh-huh. Those are the 3 books or whatever that I was reading. Right?
I don't think it's part of, it's not the same cast
characters.
Yeah.
I know. I don't think they're sequels or anything. I think they're just in the same realm.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe that one's not in it. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. I think it's cute. I'm definitely interested, but not enough to
Carly's over her love era. She's
totally
only into thrillers.
I'm out of my lover era.
She said
I'm in Reputation. I like thrillers.
Yeah, she said it's spooky season, so.
Yeah. I was telling Erin, I feel when I read a romance or something that's not thriller, it feels like it moves so slow because thrillers are so fast. So you start and you're like, oh my God, what the hell?
I also think you're not, even with movies, you're not a huge rom-com girly either.
I need something crazy to happen.
Yeah, I feel really I feel the same way about reading books like that as I do watching rom-coms, and I love rom-coms.
You'll probably like it.
Yeah. Well, I liked the other one.
Although it starts off really dumb. I feel like you're going to be like,
well, that's like
what?
it's like a Lifetime adjacent vibe, which I also like.
And then I was like, because I read like 20 pages, and then I was like, what the?
I remember you read 10 and you were like, have you started yet?
I know. I was like, I can't do this. I was like, maybe I'm just not going to read this one. Maybe I'll
I have not
audiobook
cracked it open. It literally still has like the bookmark from Barnes and Noble in it.
Yeah. What, are you just going to like read it all week, kind of? Or like bang it out on a Saturday?
Yeah, I don't really have much going on.
I forgot what I was going to say.
It'll probably take me like a couple hours.
Oh my God.
Could you imagine?
I like have to take break. I'm like, I'll read 20 pages, go do something, read 20 pages.
Do your eyes ever get like really dry when you read? Mm-mm. Mine like get dry if I'm reading, like when I'm on a flight for like 5 hours, and if I'm reading the whole time, like my eyes will get dry they like start to hurt to like move. Like I feel like I need a little.
Yeah. Maybe we should take a flight to like New York just to read and then come back.
Girl, I'm down.
I need to write off.
I need to get some miles to make status.
Honestly, same. Yeah, but it's I don't know. Oh, I went to Goodreads to be like, I know it's rated high on Goodreads. It's like 4 points.
Oh my God, you did it in the middle of the book?
Yeah, but if there's spoilers, it always says like spoilers ahead.
Okay.
Because the people know they read it before. And like the first couple had like 2 stars or 1 star. And I was like, oh my God. But then it got better. And I was like, okay, we'll see. I think it's going to be cute. I don't think it's going to be one I'm going to be like, hey, everyone, you should read this.
Sure.
It's just a very classic
let you know
book.
what I think too.
Yeah, Erin probably has a better like.
We have book club on Sunday, so Monday will be
another recap.
We can go over.
Yeah, we'll recap the actual book or how we felt about it.
Yeah.
But that's where I am right now. It is tough for me to pick it up, I will say. But once I'm reading, I'm like, okay, cute. Yeah,
I haven't touched a book since I've been home.
Yeah, I'm not in my reading area either right now. Except I'm being forced by book club.
Yeah. I'm just now realizing my calendar is still on May. Oh boy. Okay. Well, my weekend was amazing because TJ was sick. So we didn't have to do a thing.
Oh, that's great.
Because he's just in his like go.
Yeah, he's the one that's like, let's go do this.
Yeah. He's Sophie Turner.
He is a party animal.
But he was sick all week. Poor guy. And then on Friday, we just had to chill at home at night. I binged the series. Well, we binged the series Painkiller.
Oh, I want to watch that.
Really good.
I heard it's like not as good as Dope Sick, but
it's a lot.
Or is it different?
It's like obviously the same premise, but like I would say it
like it's not really comparable.
Yeah, like this one kind of shows more of the like corrupt BTS. That like it didn't really touch on like you know in Dope Sick I feel like Dope Sick was more like emotionally invested in the people's lives, and that does happen in Painkiller too, but like it's more so about like the reps and like how fucked up they were.
Purdue or whatever.
Yeah, the Purdue reps and like that kind of thing, and then like it touches on like other families that are like going through it. But I mean, to me it was very different.
Yeah, I want to watch it.
Amazing cast, super easy to watch. I liked it a lot.
Sorry, this is like going back to my weekend, but you saying TJ reminded me. Sammy from Emo Night was at John's birthday. I saw her and I was like, cute. What?
I'm surprised you recognized her.
I know, me too. I was like, oh thank God. No, I did really recognize her right away.
She's the best. I love her so much.
Yeah.
She's just like a little teeny bopper.
Yeah, they're really pretty good friends.
I love her
How old is she?
Like 24.
Oh, okay. It was also crazy. John's friends are all like seen. I'm like this. I feel like I'm in 2009.
Like SCENE.
Yes.
Got it.
Yeah. Like it's crazy.
How old is he?
He just turned 30.
Oh.
Yeah. But he has like, he said like a lot of those people are like
grow up.
Partier friends.
Everyone grow up. Why are you seen?
Well, the thing is like, I don't know how old these people are. No, but I'm like, should I be seen again? Go back to red hair, side swoop bangs.
Why not? YOLO.
I know. It's just like, I feel like it's just trendy again.
It absolutely is.
This episode is sponsored by Skims. You guys know Erin and I are obsessed with Skims. I'm wearing their pants right now. I've got their Fits Everybody collection. I've got some of their cotton collection, which is their most tagged collection, and it is super comfy and cozy. Literally feels like you're wearing nothing but maybe some butter. It's soft as butter. I highly recommend to anybody who just wants to live a comfy life. Like, Skims is for you. The Cotton Collection is Skims' most tagged collection. It's made with a classic cotton fabric for comfortable everyday wear, made from ultra soft and natural fibers. The Cotton Collection features elevated lounge pieces designed for comfort indoors and outside. Whoever said loungewear was only for the house hasn't tried Skims. Available in sizes XXS to 4X. These are some cotton pants I got from Skims. If you're watching the video, they have like a little fold over right here. And they're so comfortable. Like, they're basically leggings, but like even more comfortable somehow. Like, I'm obsessed. I've worn them last 3 days. Believe the hype, Skims has over 100,000 5-star reviews. And for a reason. The Cotton Collection and more are available now at skims.com. Plus, get free shipping on orders over $75. After you place your order, be sure to let them know we sent you. Select podcast in the survey and select our show in the drop-down menu that follows. This episode of Only Friends is brought to you by BetterHelp. Do you ever find that you're just trying to fall asleep? Your brain suddenly won't stop talking. Do your thoughts start racing right before bed? Yes. Also, sometimes my heart starts beating. Like, I think of everything embarrassing I've ever done in my life. I think, what if something happens tomorrow? That's probably not really going to happen, but like with anxiety, it can. Well, if you are struggling, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist and switch therapists at any time for no additional charge. I have been in therapy for a very long time. I think it's so beneficial in BetterHelp that you can switch a therapist at any time with no additional charge, because I know with traditional therapy, it can take so long to find another therapist, and it's like a waiting game. You got to go through all these hoops to find one in your insurance or whatever. It's just like a whole thing. But with BetterHelp, you can switch at no additional charge. And there's also no waiting rooms, which is incredible, because I don't know anything more awkward than sitting in a waiting room with just other people that are also in therapy, and you're like, I don't want to talk to anyone here. I just want my therapist. So make your brain your friend with BetterHelp. Visit betterhelp.com/onlyfriends today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/onlyfriends, which is great for the Emo Night franchise.
Yeah. Nostalgia. We all love nostalgia.
Yeah.
It's what keeps the world spinning.
Truly.
But yeah, Friday did nothing. Saturday just got dinner. And then Sunday we got to stay home and watch football. So it was just
football.
Chef's kiss. I love being home. Mm-hmm. I'm the Joe.
Yeah, fucking right.
Did you see he made like a statement at the concert?
Yes, and I have thoughts.
Ooh.
Is this going to be a story or no?
No, I'm not going to spend any time on that. Man.
Okay, so Joe Jonas made a statement at the concert. It was like, if it's not been from my lips, don't believe it, basically. Yeah. And I'm like, okay, you're saying that now after things about you are being said? Like, you had plenty of concerts to say something before.
Yeah.
And also, I feel like everything's just blowing up at his face because people are like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Also, like, I'm sure it's some big coincidence that you and your children were like paparazzi outside of Sweet Butter Kitchen.
Please. Is it the one that's like,
yeah.
Oh my God. Okay. And also, Miss Taylor Swift did say Mr. Perfectly Fine, something about apology so he doesn't feel like a bad guy. Yep. It's ringing true. I love that Sophie's a Taylor Swift fan too. It's so funny. I
know. Also, like, I was getting so many TikToks of that moment, and just like every Jonas Brothers fan being like, wow. Okay. I was like, ugh.
No, the thing I don't understand is like, see guys, they're fine. And I'm like, but they both still put it on their Instagram story. It did come from his mouth. Yeah. I think he's obviously probably talking about like rumors, not about them getting divorced.
Yeah, but it's like, okay, then where'd it come from, Joe?
No, it came from his camp.
Of course.
For sure.
1,000%.
But I'm like, why didn't you say this before? When it's like, oh no, now they're against me, so don't believe anything.
Yeah,
I don't know. It's giving me the ick.
Doing some damage control.
Yeah.
That's what you call damage control. He's manipulating all of his fans.
The masses.
Yeah.
But I will not say. Even Danny posted about it, like when she was at the concert, and I saw on TikTok, and I was like, girl. Well, but she's a diehard fan, so like, I'll give her a pass. But
you can't like blindly support people, though.
Well, I will blindly support Taylor Swift.
Man.
Well, yeah, not a man, but Taylor, I will blindly support. I don't care what she does.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, she is the man in all her relationships.
She is the man. She is man.
If I were a man. Okay, well, let's just get right into it. This was the week and weekend of babies being birthed.
Oh shoot.
The babies were so many babies. So many babies. I have been waiting for so many babies to pop out for like the past 2 weeks.
I never even think about it.
All of these girls I follow, I feel like at least 60% of my Instagram following is pregnant.
I mean, yeah. When I saw Ayla's, I was like, damn, she's pregnant
And they're
now.
due soon. Like, I think she's due in October. They're popping one out. I'm very excited to see what they name their baby because I have some names to go over.
Oh, okay.
But first and foremost, we can start with the star of the show. I have been checking, by the way, like every day since she was like, the baby's late. And I think like the day that she said that, she wound up going into labor and then was like fully posting on her Instagram stories, just like updates, and then like posted in feed like a picture that was like family of 5, but then didn't say the name. And I was like, oh, of course,
it's going to take a minute.
But then like immediately after, I feel like less than a day later, they posted the name.
Oh, okay. Remind the other names again.
Super.
Okay.
And Sweetie.
Sweetie. Okay.
Do you want to take any last guesses?
Boy or girl?
Boy.
Super Sweetie. Does it start with an S?
Yes.
Sean?
No.
Okay, that'd be really funny.
No, I'll tell you, it's not.
Sam.
It's not
like
normal.
a regular name.
Yeah.
Do you like it?
No.
Skippo.
No, that would be fucking sick though. I love that game.
Skippo?
Yeah.
Wait, Skippo. Is that the one where you jump?
No, it's a card game.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
What? Oh, Skip It is the jump one.
Would also be a good contender.
Well, Skip It.
Skip would be cute.
Skipper.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Can you give me like a hint? I really want to guess it.
Yeah, I can, but I don't want to make it like too obvious.
Yeah,
like it's. I feel like once I give you a hint, you'll know.
Okay. Have I heard it before as a name?
Sort of. You've heard it before as a name, but if you have to drop a letter.
Okay.
And it is a female.
Sand.
And it is a Kardashian's child.
Sand. Oh. Fuck. I don't remember any other goddamn names.
Kardashian baby.
Okay.
And then it starts with an S. That starts with a P. And then you drop a letter.
Storm.
Yeah.
Super I don't know how I feel about Super Sweetie Storm. That's gonna be like the next hurricane. The next hurricane.
Category Super Sweetie Storm.
Okay, Storm. I don't know how I feel about it yet. How do you feel?
I think that it's better than Super.
It's better than we thought it was gonna be, I think.
Yeah, the baby's really cute. And I feel like a lot of babies are just like ugly.
They're for sure ugly.
He's really cute and has so much hair.
Oh, wow.
He looks like a little sweetie.
But he's not Sweetie. He is Storm.
Yeah, he is Storm. It's like, he's not a fucking Avenger. Come on.
Storm. Yeah.
It's just
what's her last name? Funk?
Yeah.
Storm Funk? I mean, what?
Did she post
I'm not judging anyone's children's name. It's just like a funny discussion.
She's not judging the kid. She's judging the adult.
It's just like silly. But like obviously go do what you do. Name your kids whatever you want to name them. I don't really judge people's names except when they're like funny. Like Storm Funk.
Storm Funk. Oh.
Super Funk.
They have his full name. Storm Rocky Ross Funk.
It couldn't have gotten weirder. Rocky Ross.
Storm Rocky Ross Funk. Look at how cute he is though.
Oh, that is a cute baby.
He's really cute.
Have you seen this like downfall?
Hair. Like it looks like a little 90s like.
He looks like Guy Fieri.
Yeah.
Have you seen this like kind of downfall of family channels? They're a family channel, I'm assuming, right?
I literally could not tell you the first thing about. Let's see what's in her bio if there's like a YouTube channel. Oh.
I'm just saying people are coming down hard on family channels right now. Because the 8 passengers, all that.
Yeah.
Even like Colleen Ballinger, I guess, like is part of that.
I just think like when you are specifically like exploiting your children to make content, that's like weird to me.
I can't imagine. Like, yeah. And I don't know. I feel like a lot of influencers who are pregnant are probably like, we're going to do a family channel. I'm just like, I hope that is like,
yeah.
I don't know. If I had a kid, I don't think I would be wanting them on the internet like that. No. Like in like daily vlogs, etc.
Yeah. Like I think it's one thing to like have them like you can be talking about your kids and like if they just like walk behind like whatever, but like I wouldn't like
Like, we're taking him to the first
make
doctor appointment.
like
Yeah,
stuff like
which
that.
I feel like
I'm
they
like, that's
do.
really invasive and like weird.
It is. And it's like
If you're
good
doing,
clickbait
like,
for them.
oh, here, like we're throwing him a first birthday party and then like, you know, show the leading up to it and like show the decorations and then like maybe get the kid blowing out the candles or whatever. Like cute.
But not like revolve it around.
Yeah.
Remember when Matt, we had this discussion, he was like, well, can I show my kid if I get like a brand deal for like a kid's toy? I'm like, yes. It doesn't, yes, it's up to you. But he was like so flabbergasted about the whole thing.
I think it's like there's like a thin line.
Yeah.
Fine line.
There'll be a fine line.
But who's to say? Maybe I'll pop one out and be like, I gotta pay the bills.
Whatever. I'm filming you 24/7, bitch.
Yeah.
GoPro on the baby.
Okay.
You're going to school with the camera.
On to the next name. Stassi Schroeder had her second baby. Did you see his name?
Yes, it was like, well, Messer?
Yep.
Rise?
Messer. Yeah.
Messer Rise, which means like
Hys.
Sir. She named her baby Sir.
Yeah.
Basically like the restaurant.
But also I'm just like, Messer? People are going to be like, oh, come here, Messy.
Come here, messy baby. Yeah.
I saw Amanda Hirsch. She commented on the post being like, I see you chose a like very normal one this time.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you saw this too, but she was like, Messer means it's like Italian for
like from like the
sir, like
from literally like
ancient
the Renaissance.
Times. Yeah, like I'm very Italian and like I didn't even know that. So
yeah, sir or like a Monsieur, like
I'm not that
it's
Italian.
like a greeting, like a greeting.
Oh yes,
she like wrote all of these like different words,
which is so funny because then it's like, LL, your baby's name is Sir, like the restaurant Sir.
And like why? For what?
She probably is just passionate.
Why
about
did you
it.
name him that?
I mean, Saucy is so
When you
like
hate the
Renaissance.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
Then name him fucking King Albert or whatever.
King Albert.
Not Messer.
Isn't that like a weird piercing? Isn't that like a penis piercing?
Yeah.
King Albert.
Yeah,
no,
not
it's
even
not
that.
King Albert, is it?
Sir Albert. I don't know.
Saint Albert. Something
No.
Albert. Why is it called Albert? I don't like that.
It's for a reason. Penis piercing name. Prince Albert.
Prince Albert, even
Yes.
worse. No penis deserves the word prince
I just
in front of it.
couldn't imagine putting that inside of my body.
No. You know what I was thinking about too? Have you ever had a tongue piercing?
No.
Okay, I haven't either. And like, I never
No.
really thought about it, but like, as my piercing is healing, I'm like, how the fuck do people eat and drink with a freshly pierced tongue piercing? Like,
And like your tongue swells and then like you want to take it out and there's a hole in your tongue.
it's just like seems really,
That's not it for me.
it seems really crazy. Like, how do you eat for like 2 weeks?
Liquid diet.
But then still, I feel like that would like
I know.
sting and get like, how do you not infect it? I'm confused.
It's not for me, babes.
It's not for me either.
Okay. And then Lauren Elizabeth also had her baby.
Oh my God. I did not know that one.
A little girl, and her
Okay.
name is Olive, which I think
That's
is
cute.
so cute.
That's the name of the girl in the book.
I think Olive is a really sweet name.
I love the name Olive.
And like I feel like a lot of people are bringing back like old lady names. And like to me that's like an old lady name.
Olive.
And really sweet. I think it's so cute. And then I'm just waiting on Lauren Giraldo. She's had to have popped that baby out by now. She hasn't posted on Instagram in a week. And like
She hasn't?
She was
I know,
doing
she's posting TikTok.
Is she?
Yeah. She's basically being like, get out of me.
Yeah, no, she was posting that all on Instagram.
I mean, maybe I've seen old ones. I don't know. But
Lauren,
I thought,
oh my God, let me see.
yeah, see if she's
If
posting
she
it.
hasn't had it, oh my God, poor girl. That baby has been in her for so long. 1 day ago.
Yeah.
Oh, found this in my drafts.
Oh.
1 day ago. My due date is September 9th. Will I have this baby? She posted this on Instagram though, but a week ago.
I mean, it's only 2 days after her due date, so who knows?
Wait. Lauren.
Has she posted stories? Maybe she has.
Okay, here's the thing. A week ago, she posted. Yeah, this is old. Wearing this outfit.
Yeah.
And then 1 day ago, she posted in that outfit on TikTok.
Interesting.
So that is, which is, oh, someone mentioned to you in a comment, Erin Guilfoyle, Storm.
We've gotten tagged a lot on TikTok.
I feel like she had the baby. I feel like Lauren Giraldo had the baby or is like actively giving birth.
What do you think the style of the name will be?
I hope that, I mean, they're both like, I think he's from like South America, his family. So I hope that it's got something with like some like flair, some twang of like
his name is
she's
Henny.
Yeah, and she's from Miami. Is she Colombian or is he Colombian?
I believe she is.
Okay, yeah. Like I feel like they should name it like something like fun like that.
Yeah.
Like Enzo, like a cool name.
Enzo.
That's definitely like, that's Italian, not fucking Colombian, but like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, like something with flair.
Yeah.
Not like Michael.
No.
Well, we'll see. Maybe next week we'll have the baby name for Lauren Giraldo.
I know. And then still waiting on Ayla and Kian.
Oh, yeah. She's due October, you said?
I wonder what they'll name theirs. To me, they're giving like, it could be like August or like Parker.
Parker.
Like
it's like Kian's.
Yeah.
Kian's choice of Parker. Parkour.
Maybe they could name it her. Oh, it's a boy. It's a boy. Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. But I'm very interested.
Well,
I love a baby name.
Did you like Storm? I forget what you said.
Of course I don't like Storm.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think it's the worst.
It's not the worst that we could have imagined. Yeah.
I wonder what this TikTok is that someone tagged me in. I bet Lauren's going to like post a fucking Instagram revealing this child the second we end recording.
Yeah, no, literally. It's like, didn't something happen last week right after we finished recording?
Yeah, they filed for divorce. Joe and Sophie. Right. Those little assholes. I like don't know how to use TikTok. How do I go to like where people...
Oh my God.
How do I go to where they like tag...
It's just on your notifications. Oh, here we go. Yeah. Stormtroopers. I mean...
I wonder what people are saying.
Storm Funk.
Someone said, your kids' names are more iconic than the Kardashians. Hands down, love it. That is simply not true.
I think, but I wonder with that generation, like all the babies right now, all their names are going to be crazy. So it might feel normal.
I don't think the names are that crazy.
What?
Who?
Like Storm, Sweetie.
Well, yeah, they're the
yeah,
ones.
but also like Stormy. Like I'm just talking about all these celebrity babies, and like I'm sure a lot of people are being inspired by these celebrities to also name their babies these like not so traditional names.
But think of how many are in like Gen Z, like Apple and like West and like all of these weird. I think it's just like if you have enough money, you're naming your kid some fucked up name.
Yeah, what is that? What is that? So all the private schools in LA will be full of crazy names.
No, Brittany works at a private school and they're so normal.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm like, what are some like crazy names? And they're literally like, it's literally like Parker.
It must just be like celebrities are like, we got to stand out.
Yeah. We got to cause a ruckus.
Yeah.
What a sweet tribute to your family. Oh, I wonder what that means. I wonder if there's like a significance behind it. Oh my God, so many people are tagging me in it.
I know. It's a lot.
Okay. Well, that's not the last baby name update we're getting.
Oh my gosh.
Because Elon and Grimes welcomed a third child.
Okay. I saw something about this and was like, huh?
I thought they were not together.
They're not, I don't think.
And also like a couple of days ago, an article came out that was like, he was like forbidding her from seeing the kids or whatever. And then the next day it was like, they're having another baby or they had another baby.
And were they twins?
No.
Oh, I thought they were twins for some reason.
No, they had the first one, like X, and then like I think a year later, like had the other one, and everyone was like, "Wait, what?" Because I don't think they were together then either.
Yeah, so
and
they're just like Chloe and Tristan at this point, like having babies with the same parents.
Yeah, he has 11 children now. By the way, isn't that crazy?
Holy shit! I did not know that at all.
But so the new kid's name is Techno
Waffle Frisbee
Mechanicus.
Techno Mechanicus, and he's not a transformer.
Unsure. Okay. He might be.
What the hell?
I actually didn't know the middle child's name. So obviously like the first kid's name was like X E whatever. Yeah. And then the second kid, I mean, I don't even know. Exa Dark Sidereal Musk.
What?
And then Techno Mechanicus Musk.
They have the weirdest names. It's like I feel like if you met them, you'd be like, are you Elon's kid? Like if they just had a name like that.
Yeah.
Techno.
Honestly, I kind of like Techno more than Storm.
I don't like techno at all.
If you had to choose.
I hate techno music.
Well, yeah.
Storm. I would choose Storm.
But you could call him like T.
Sure. Stormy Baby. I would just use that all the time.
Yeah. But then you would be copying Kylie.
I don't care.
Then you'd be a biter.
I mean, I look just like her anyway, so I might as well.
So, that was the beginning of the podcast, which is up
Why
to
did you laugh at that, by the way?
You don't look like Kylie Jenner.
I don't.
Moving on.
What about me doesn't look like Kylie Jenner?
Everything. Okay.
Well, you don't either.
Fully aware.
So if I'm kidding.
Oh my God, keep the bit going. Okay. This day in history is full to the fucking
I'm
brim.
scared. I'm going to throw up.
Okay.
What if I don't know anyone? I'm scared.
If there's anyone you don't know, you can stop me and be like,
Okay.
who? Okay. Birthdays first. Niall Horan.
Who?
Lily Reinhart. You look like her.
I do?
Yeah.
I need to look her up.
Well, you know who it is.
I do, but I need to see her face again to be like, do I?
She's the one that everyone is always like, you look like her.
Yeah.
Tyler Perry, Ben Savage, Fiona Apple, Stella McCartney, Michelle Duggar, and our just the man of our dreams, Chris Hansen.
How old is he? 80?
No, he's only 64.
Oh.
Don't age our king.
Okay, well, to be fair, when we were kids, he was 50, I thought.
Yeah, I think he's probably in his 30s.
Yeah, he probably was. But he just looked
40s.
so,
he
not
was,
old,
I think he
but
was just a stern man. That was
daddy.
So we got you.
Yeah, he's like, let's
we
take
found
a
your
seat.
emails.
Oh, that one needs to come back.
Texting a child.
I need that
Bring
back.
it back.
I wonder if they'd bring it back to Tubi or something.
Does that exist still?
Aaron, Tubi has, so Nolan for some reason keeps getting, because I think he's so into movies, he keeps getting fed Tubi movies and they are ridiculous. It's soap opera.
Original. Tubi originals.
Yes. Sorry. They're soap operas, but worse. I'll have to show you one of them, but there's a scene where this guy shoots a gun and the camera follows him running off, but he falls and then gets up and run. But you can tell it's an accident. It's just it looks like how I assume, because everyone's porn is terrible acting.
Sure.
It looks like it's gonna be a porn the whole time because it's
that.
Yeah.
Do you have to pay for Tubi?
I think it's free, but they have ads. I think that's why.
Oh, how do you guys do that?
I don't use Tubi. I don't know. I think he installed it to see what.
Yeah, but didn't you do that with Mad Men for a bit?
It's nowhere else. I had to.
So when it pops up on YouTube TV, I'm like, I'll wait a day. I can't watch a fucking ad.
Oh, yeah. Well, we got the DVDs, but then they started skipping, so we had to go.
God.
I mean, the world is not on our side for that.
Okay. Honestly,
Sorry, I just knocked your foot.
The fall, this just goes to show the fall is the best season. TV's coming back, shows are coming back. This is jam-packed. Mm-hmm. Let's start. Tall Girl, an iconic film.
Oh my God.
The show Bones, Law and Order, the movie Hustlers, Everybody Loves Raymond,
A clown.
Barbershop, Almost Famous. That show Unbelievable that came out recently. That's really good. Well, in the past 5 years. Black Beatles. You know that song? Remember it was really big on Vine when everyone do the free.
Oh, yes.
Take Me to Church. Pee-wee's Playhouse.
R.I.P.
The Drew Carey Show.
Oh my God. All these came out on this day.
The Dog Whisperer with Cesar Millan. The Animaniacs.
Holy shit.
And the song Team by Lorde.
It's a lot of competition on this day.
Also, there's so much in between, much of which I did not know. Obviously, that's why I didn't make the cut. But oh my God, September, baby. Back to school, they said back to business.
Back to business, back to filming.
Yep.
Sorry, the writer strike's still going on. So
I know.
Probably have a big gap there this year.
All that stuff happened with Drew Carey.
What?
I mean, not Drew Carey. Drew
Barrymore?
Yes, thank you.
What happened?
Thinking Drew Carey because of whatever. She's bringing her show back, and there's the
writer strike.
Yeah, so she's technically a scab, but she posted this thing. I think it might have been last night or maybe the night before, because she was supposed to host the VMAs, and she turned it down. Obviously, when they had asked her, because it was the strike was just starting, and she was like, I don't want to be a scab or whatever. And then she made a whole post being I didn't take this VMA job because of these reasons, blah, 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 blah. But
I will be bringing my show
I'm
back.
bringing the show back to like, to like give everyone, which is very confusing because it's like big shows like that, like there's so many people who work for you that are like, I mean, of course that's the whole point of a strike. It's like, so you fucking pay people what they deserve. But then like at the same time, it's like other people who are working on the show are now like not able to provide for their family or like do anything. And it's like, it's so annoying because I'm like, yes, like you shouldn't bring the show back because like
you're part of the
just
strike.
Yeah.
You know, supportive.
And I think it's like I think that it would be like her being a scab.
I'm so confused by it because I feel like it depends on which company.
I think WGA, I think is what it is or something like that. And it's like directly.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. So it's like she's coming back with like, I don't know, maybe no writers.
She's going to write that shit herself.
I don't really know, but like I know people were very mad.
Interesting. I didn't see anything about that.
My neighbor, he works in production and I saw him the other day and I was like, how are you? And he's like,
it's terrible.
I'm so sick of this fucking strike. Like he said his boss is now just like paying everyone out of his pocket.
Wow.
And like just fucking pay the writers.
I know.
Like
they're
literally
not
without them, like you can't get anything done. And like, I don't know. I'm like so team writers, but I'm also team like other people have to like provide for their families.
Right,
like how do you find like a balance there?
That's just the fucked up thing. They were like, well, hopefully they lose their houses and lose their blah blah blah.
Oh yeah,
and they'll get over it.
We're saying this.
Yeah, I'm like, what? Don't you need them? Like,
yeah.
I don't. That's
well, it's because they're hiring AI. They're like, we don't need you.
Yeah. Yeah. Good luck. The scripts are like,
Storm.
I went to mall yesterday.
Yeah. So I'll be interested to see what like Drew's show. Oh, all the comments.
Bad.
Really bad.
Bad.
No. Really bad. I'm just like, just pay people like what they fucking deserve. I don't understand.
I know.
And like it's what they're asking for is like very, very minimal.
Oh, really?
Amount of like executive salaries. Like it's crazy. I think it's like maybe 1%, and that would be for every writer.
Damn.
Like something like that.
Support for today's show comes from Jenny Kane. Perfect timing, honestly, because fall is on its way. And I think, I don't know, maybe we all need a little wardrobe revamp. They've got amazing cashmere sweaters. They've got some polos that are vintage looking. Like they're just so cute and cozy and a definite staple for your closet. Like I said, the Cashmere Francis Polo is such a cool vintage-inspired staple. They're back in new shades, and you can bet I'm adding those to my cart. Jenny Kane is known for their super luxe yet lightweight sweaters, and trust us, they do cashmere better than anyone. The Cashmere Fisherman and Cashmere Cocoon are best sellers in every season, but I'm always most excited to style them in fall. Plus, everything in their collection is designed so intentionally that you can style pieces together without a second thought. Also, just pairing like a Jenny Kane sweater with a slip dress or some jeans, just for like an effortless put together style. It's very cute. They also have a stunning collection of home essentials, timeless furniture pieces, cozy throws, perfectly curated decor, and the most incredible candles, which is also one of my favorite things. Plus, they have an incredible rewards program where you can earn up to 10% back with every purchase, and joining is completely free. Find your forever pieces at jennykane.com. Our listeners get 15% off your first order when you use code ONLYFRIENDS at checkout. That's 15% off your first order at JENNIKAYNE.com. Promo code ONLYFRIENDS. Let getting dressed be one less thing to worry about. This podcast is sponsored by ZocDoc. Imagine you're on the hunt for a perfect doctor. And oh my gosh, you can read reviews about them. You can see how close they are to you. You can see if they take your insurance. You can do remote or in person, all in one little location. That is ZocDoc, and that is why I recommend ZocDoc to literally everyone I know. ZocDoc is a free app where you can find amazing doctors and book appointments online. We're talking about booking appointments with thousands of top-rated patient-reviewed doctors and specialists. You can filter specifically for ones who take your insurance, are located near you, and treat almost any condition under the sun. For example, I found my psychiatrist on ZocDoc. I found a dermatologist on ZocDoc. You can find so many different things on ZocDoc. A therapist, an eye doctor, a psychiatrist, a primary care. Like they have everything there, and it's all in one place. And you can read reviews about them, which is my favorite thing because I am such a review gal. I have to go through reviews when I buy something online because you just have no idea what you're going to get. And especially with something as important as a doctor, like the reviews are amazing. The average wait time to see a doctor booked on ZocDoc is between just 24 and 48 hours. That's it. You can even score same-day appointments. Once you find the doctor you want, you can book them immediately with just a few taps. No more waiting awkwardly on hold with the receptionist. Go to ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then find and book a top-rated doctor today. That's ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends, ZocDoc.com/onlyfriends. If they can pay Jersey Shore characters like $1 million per episode, we can figure this out, I think.
Well, yeah, like you're paying all your actors. Obviously, the actors were, SAG was striking. Because, like, I mean, just like fucking pay people. I don't understand.
I know. I'm like, once it gets this, like, just do it.
Yeah.
You're stalling out. Like, your shows aren't going to happen now because there's no writers. Like, I don't understand.
I need in Outer Banks season 5.
Yeah, like, hello.
What the fuck am I supposed to watch? I'll pay them.
At least we got the Housewives.
Get back to work. If I was like if I was Kim Kardashian, I'd be like, I'll pay them.
Get back to work. Get your ass up and work.
What am I gonna watch?
You're on my salary.
I will do it. Good God. These fucking loser executives. It's because they're all men.
Maybe Kim K should start an OnlyFans and like use that money because it'll probably be a shit ton.
Yeah, to pay the writers.
Yeah, it's like good. A GoFundMe, but
come on, Kim.
Let's go, Kim K.
Oh my God, she would make so much fucking money.
That would be crazy.
I would definitely.
I don't know what she would show on there. Like, you think she would have one?
Well, she has a sex tape.
Yeah, that she
should just
doesn't
post
want
that
out.
on OnlyFans and then pay the writers that way.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Have you seen the preview for the new American Horror Story with her in it?
Yeah.
It looks really funny.
Yeah.
I was like lolling at
I
her.
can't tell if she's gonna be good at acting. Like
based on that, I was like,
I know, me too. Because I feel like we both were like, she goes above and beyond whatever she does. Like, she's gonna be amazing. But it was mostly like her voice over stuff. At least what I saw. It wasn't like, I didn't see her until the end of the trailer or whatever.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw it on TikTok. It was like a very quick trailer.
Okay.
But every time she spoke, I was like, it just sounds like someone acting.
It's also like the role from which I gathered, I did not investigate. Like, she seems like she's playing some sort of like publicist or something.
Yeah, she's like trying to make someone famous.
Yeah. And I was like, I feel like it's like too close to him, but like I will be interested. The show looks scary as fuck.
I know.
I will probably be able to watch like the first episode because like that's just setting the scene and like I'll get a little Kimmy K taste then. But like I don't think I can watch that show.
So is she in the full season?
I think so.
Okay, I just don't know how it works.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So each season is just like it's an anthology series. So like each season is like a lot of the times the same cast. He'll use like the same actors, but it'll be a completely different plot. And there are just so many fucking seasons. It started in like 2010.
No, I know. And I haven't even seen one of them.
I watched the first 3 and then I was like, this is too much for me.
Yeah, because didn't it get like progressively scarier?
Yeah, I mean, they're all really fucking freaky. I was like, this is your brain? You wrote Glee and this shit?
Really? I didn't know the same person.
Like, how? What is going on up there? I need to know what you are prescribed for medication because I am freaked out. Okay. News. We're kind of like talking about stuff, but I just wanted to, talk about the
for me.
Tim and Kylie PDA.
Oh, yes. Honestly, cute.
Yeah, I ship. I think
it was cute.
Do you still think it's fake?
No.
Wow, a week later she's been converted.
Well,
have you seen proof? Have you like been getting TikToks or something?
Yeah, I texted her.
Your doppelganger.
No, yeah, because we look the same. Yeah. So
it was actually Carly at the US Open.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I'm dating Timothée Chalamet. I feel like the footage at the Beyonce concert, to me, I was just like, I didn't know either way, but I was just like, maybe it's them like purposely, because she kept like looking at this camera where we're filming her, and like obviously she's probably looking because she's like, why are you filming me?
Yeah.
But at the same time, I'm like, but is it, because I don't know, with celebrities they hire people to like paparazzi them, blah blah blah. So I was like, is this publicity?
Sure.
But then the US Open, they just look cute, so I'm gonna go for it for now.
I also like the vibe, like who she's like putting out into the world. You know, like she was just like baddie for such a long time. And like,
Yeah.
now she's just in like jeans and a tee.
So cute.
And I love that.
And she's in love with Willy Wonka.
That movie looks scary.
It looks, we'll see how it is.
Okay. And then this was like the big takeaway for me for this weekend. I'm not sure if you've seen the rumblings about this, but the new Masked Singer season's coming out.
Oh my God. Yeah, I think I know what you're going to say.
And well, I would imagine.
I mean, I just saw it right before bed last night and I was like, and I couldn't hear because Nolan was already sleeping. I was like, I have to hear what this sounds like.
Oh, okay. So, first, the most shocking thing of all is that the Masked Singer is still on television. I had no idea.
Literally. What?
I thought it got canceled after they brought out Rudy Giuliani.
And they should have.
Like I was like, wait,
really picking at straws here.
But it was like some Bravo account posted it and I saw it last night. And before each season, they do like little like trailers with each contestant to kind of give clues. And throughout the show, they will like, you know, show each people more clues every week to try to figure out like who the person behind the mask is. And the clues right off the bat for this person were like a little on the nose. And it could also just be like a coincidence. However, I feel as though it's probably not. But people are thinking that Tom Sandoval is on The Masked Singer, which is honestly kind of iconic.
It's really funny.
I would rather be on The Masked Singer than Dancing with the Stars because it's
100%.
Because it's so dumb.
It's so dumb. And like, I'm sorry, I'm not learning dances. I can't dance.
No. I heard someone, it was Emily. She was like, oh, there's like a rumor that Mauricio is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Oh.
She was like, did you guys hear this rumor about Mauricio? And I was like, no, like, what is it? And she was like, that he's going to be on Dancing with the Stars. I was like, oh, I don't care.
Yeah, I don't, I've never really watched being that
on it,
show.
I'm like, cool. Like,
I just like don't care about dancing.
No.
Because I don't know what looks good and what doesn't. I mean, obviously, if something looks bad, it'll look bad. But I'm just like, how do they rate this? I don't get it.
I would rather like watch them work on a farm or something.
Me too.
You know?
Yeah.
Like really.
Like scooping up some manure.
Yeah. But so the clues were, he says a sentence where he's like, usually I'm pretty pumped up. Also, they like changed the voice. So he's like, usually I'm pretty pumped up, but like lately I've been down in the dumps or whatever. And he says that he's like I forget what the character he is. It's like a scuba diver.
Yeah.
Like something like that. And he says that I'm the most like hated creature currently like in the world. And then his clue, they like unveil it and it's a cardinal, like a picture of a cardinal, and he's from St. Louis. So everyone is like, wait.
Could you hear him sing at all in the clip?
No.
Oh,
but you could see him dance.
Oh, okay. So that probably gives it away a little bit. Damn, I have to watch that one.
No,
then.
I know.
It'll be so ridiculous.
I wonder when it starts. I didn't even look. I saw this and was like, no fucking way. Guys, I used to be obsessed.
Yeah, no,
with
Aaron would like
Singer.
host parties.
The first like 2 seasons I was really into, and then I was like, okay, this is literally the same fucking thing every single time. And
it's definitely like a good concept.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it's also like, how long can we do this?
When do you air? Masked Singer. 2023 Masked Singer. Demi Lovato was on it. Oh, they had a celebrity guest? Oh, maybe I need to get back into it. 2023 Masked Singer air date. That means they already did one this year?
Oh, so it's in 2024?
Oh my God. September 27th. No, it means that they do 2 a year, which is great.
Oh my God.
We can watch that on Wednesday, and then we've got The Golden Bachelor on Thursday.
Oh, yes. Oh my God, it's coming up so quick.
Oh my God, this week is so fucking sick in the Bravo sphere. I just like cannot
Yeah, I saw your story.
wait.
I was like, which one's this?
So many every night. Bingo, bango.
I did
bongo.
watch the new Salt Lake.
What did you think?
I mean, it's a great start. We'll see how it goes. I think it'll be good.
Literally, the gasp that left my mouth.
Are you talking about when I forget her name? The one who looks like Jen Shaw.
Yeah. So one of Jen Shaw's assistants basically is now one of the cast members. And just in case you haven't seen it yet, I won't really get into it. But it was everything that she said. I was just like,
about working with Jen Shaw. I was like, oh my God.
And just like about the people. Like she's funny.
Yeah.
She's giving tea. I mean, Mary being back, like hell to the fucking yeah.
She was
cracking me up. I did hate though. I wonder if it'll like come up at all during the season, how they just like absolutely did not address her being gone. Like it was more just like Mary's back, and I'm like, okay, but like, why don't we talk about how her church is problematic?
Also, is she still married to her grandfather?
Yes.
Okay, I thought for some reason they got divorced.
He was in Vegas.
No, I know that, but
for 6 months.
Why? Why was he in Vegas? Residency?
No,
magic show residency.
She is such good TV. I was like choking when Lisa was reading off like the text messages Mary had sent to her. I was like your tequila's gonna kill someone. Just like saying all of this stuff. She is so
bizarre.
Yeah, she's like the weirdest, most fucked up person, but like incredible television.
And it's like I don't think it's a character even. It's just like who she is. I don't think she can escape from it. Like she just is so bizarre. If she was like in this room, I'd be like, I'm scared.
Yeah.
What is gonna come out of your mouth next?
Yeah. She's such good TV. I love her. I feel like Heather is really trying to win everyone back.
Oh, 100%.
I think that'll be her whole purpose this season. But like, I feel like I see through it. I'm like, this is what you were doing.
What is it? Her starting over party?
Yeah. And I was like, oh, you mean like you want to be back in everyone's good graces because you were terrible last season. Also, like Meredith, I already am like, I don't want you on the show.
She's so annoying.
Yeah. The whole bathtub thing, I was like, girl.
I know. I was like, this has to be fake.
No, like Whitney was like half smiling.
I know. She was like, don't talk about my husband or my bathtub.
Yeah, my bathtub's not dirty.
Yeah, I'm like,
and Whitney was like, it was a joke, which also like, it's funny, like her being like, no, I don't want to like take a bath with anyone else because like that to me,
which is fair,
is like germs, and I'm like, that couldn't be more valid.
I know. And she's like,
imagine if I was like, oh, do you and Nolan like taking baths together, and you were like, no, like I don't like other people's germs in the tub. I would be like, fair. I wouldn't be like, you're calling me dirty.
Yeah.
First of all, I don't even like baths. Yeah. Like it's so crazy. I'm like, you are. And she was like live tweeting that night too. And I was just like, she is.
Oh, she was.
She is just off her rocker.
Yeah. She's like really bothering me that first episode.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't. Last season, I was like, Meredith. It was crazy because of the first couple seasons, like, well, the first season, Meredith and Heather were like my favorites. Mm-hmm. And then that quickly shifted.
I also thought, I think it was Meredith doing her Whitney impression was pretty funny though.
I don't even remember.
I just think
yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's so true.
I would never bath with someone else.
I love Whitney.
Me too.
I feel like the first season I was pretty just like whatever. She didn't like bring anything that like I needed.
Yeah.
But I've like slowly.
Yeah.
I feel like she's just like the one who like is the most sound.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
And
then like what's going on with her and her husband? Like that's intriguing to me.
That makes me really sad.
But I feel like we've never seen anything in the news that like they're getting a divorce or anything. So hopefully
we'll see it on the show.
Yeah. But I don't know.
I'm excited for this new girl. I like her a lot.
Yeah, me too.
Well, that's all I had. Sandoval was the big news for me.
Well, I do, just because it's so close to me. I was obsessed with that 70s show.
Oh,
the whole Danny Masterson thing. Of course, like this has been going on for a really long time, but he just obviously got sentenced for trigger warning or wording people.
Rape.
Huh?
Rape.
Yeah. I just for YouTube, not to unmonetize it. But that's fine. Just say it out loud, girly. So it was really weird. So obviously it's been out there, like Ashton and Mila wrote a character letter to the court about Danny.
They each wrote one
just saying like how great of a person he is, like a friend, blah, blah, blah. And people obviously got very upset because they were like, okay, but even if he's your bro, like he still did these terrible things. So that was like confusing or whatever. And then this person, let me find the screenshot I took. Okay. So this Chrissy Bixler, do you know who that is?
It was his girlfriend.
Yeah. So I was getting there.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was his girlfriend during the filming of that 70s show. And I think she was there on set a lot of the times. And did you see like what she was posting? Mm-hmm. Oh, so you already know all this. Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, then why didn't we talk about it? I think it's so weird.
Yeah, I think it's just like one of those things that I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna.
It's a very like sensitive topic.
It is, but I just want to bring up something crazy that it doesn't really have to do with like this exact subject, but I was like, what? Okay, so Chrissy Bixler put on her Instagram story, obviously like very against these people. And she was like, "Dear Ashton, I know the secrets your role model keeps for you, ones that would end you. Did you forget I was there? You were on speakerphone the night you called Danny on February 21st, 2001. I heard everything. I heard the plan. In my opinion, you're just as sick as your mentor." So that was posted on Reddit. And so obviously someone was like, what happened on...
No, she posted it on her Instagram story.
No, I know, but this was posted on Reddit. And then somebody commented and they're like, what happened February 21st, 2001?
A murder.
Which this... Oh, yeah. This, like, I had no idea this happened. Since February 21st, 2001 was when a former girlfriend of Ashton Kutcher was stabbed to death in her home. Ashton was supposedly... What?
I read that it was going to be their first date.
Oh, I don't know.
But then, like, I'm seeing also, like, other mixed reports, but obviously it happened so fucking long ago that, like, everyone's probably...
It says in February 21st, 2001, when a former girlfriend of Ashton Kutcher was stabbed to death in her home, Ashton was supposedly picking her up for an event, put his hand on the door and left prints. When he saw what he thought was spilled wine, he left and went home. Subsequently, a guy who murdered a few others was tried for the murder. Ashton testified,
he was a serial killer.
Case. Yeah. So I just thought that was crazy. I just had no idea that happened. And like, that's crazy to be so close to like a murder scene. I'm not saying like he did it, but like...
No, I don't think he did it, but I think he knew she was murdered.
For sure. And this Chrissy Bixler girly is like...
Like, I think
she keeps posting ominous things that are like, you know what you did. And talking about all these secret meetings. She also posted, because she used to be a Scientologist as well. Mila and Ashton and Danny and I think Wilmer performing at the Church of Scientology Celebrity Center for like some Christmas event thing. It was just like very strange.
You can do that if you're not a Scientologist.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, were they all Scientologists? Like, I don't really know. And then I saw another post that was like, during that time of that 70s show, like that cast ran LA. Like they were in every club, like everyone was obsessed with them, which I had no idea. So I don't know. I'm just putting that out there. I think that was so interesting. I had no idea that one of his girlfriends was murdered.
Okay.
And he was like so close to the crime. I don't know. I just think it's crazy.
I saw that he was going to like pick her up for their date.
Yeah.
And so I feel as though what happened was he probably like went in to get her and then saw her like dead and murdered and saw all the blood. And that's like, because why would you put your hand on the doorknob?
Right.
You'd knock.
Like you wouldn't put it and then leave.
Yeah.
Like,
so I think he literally, especially like think of when it was like people aren't locking their fucking doors. Like he probably just walked in to get her. Maybe she wasn't answering and he like knocked and he was like, "Hey girly, like what are you doing?" And then opened the door, saw her murdered and then was like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then probably was like, "I don't want to be involved in this." And
and he did testify. So like, I'm sure he was cleared.
I don't think Ashton Kutcher murdered
No, I don't think so either. But I'm wondering if there's like...
I think what he probably called Danny and was like, I literally just walked in and she was dead on the floor. And like, he probably didn't call the police or anything. And that's why it's like a whole thing. Like, which is obviously wrong.
Totally.
But like, also when you're in a situation like that, I would literally be like, what the fuck do I do?
Well, yeah, you're like in a panic. You're like, they're obviously going to think it's me. Like, especially as a man. Yeah. Like you're the first person that they're going to think did it, especially as like a boyfriend or whatever they were. So I don't know, that I was just like, oh my God, this is crazy. And then someone was like, there's going to be a lot more coming out soon. I'm like, I don't know I mean, the big takeaway for me was how awful their apology was. Oh my God, it was so bad. Like Mila, girly. It was like they're reading like fully podcast ad. I don't know. It's just, I get why. Like to me, I feel like they did that for his kid because they weren't like, we think he's innocent. Like they were like, these are all of the things that you should know about him because we want him to have a lesser sentence because like, for his kid growing up, it'll be really, really hard without him. Which like I understand that sentiment after like knowing someone for 25 years. But like if I found out you were drugging and raping people, I would be like, she's dead to me. Yeah, of course. I don't know her. And like I don't like he did that. I would never be like, she's a really good person otherwise. Do you see Kathy Griffin's TikTok? Yeah. She was like, if you don't know, her brother who is not alive anymore was doing that same thing. He was a pedophile. Yeah, and she was like trying to get him in jail. She was like, that was my own brother, and I was like, absolutely not. Like, fuck this person, and like the whole problems with their family because they were like, why are you trying to put him in jail? He's your brother, and she was like, I don't care. Like he's doing all this stuff. So I don't know. I think she was kind of like, I don't care if he's your bro. Like he did something so bad that for sure. To me, it was like I think they did it for his kid. Yeah, I don't know. But also like I don't know. I
wouldn't also like ever hang out with anyone after that was like what they were being accused of. It's one thing to like sexually assault someone, but it's another thing to like drug them probably wouldn't hang out with you if you just did sexually assaulted someone, obviously.
No, definitely,
but like knowing that, like that's so dark. Like that is like you can't be like it was an accident. Like you drugged them. Yeah, that's not an accident. Like
it's like we were both drunk and had sex, and then she like obviously that's confusing, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? It's like it's very calculated. Like you did this with intent to be bad.
Yeah, it's real bad. How long is he in jail for?
30 years.
Damn.
Which I feel like is crazy because people like don't get charged for that.
I know.
I'd be interested to read like all of the like evidence, I guess.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like, good. I'm glad that he like can't ever do that to anybody ever again. But like, I want to know how they got him.
I know. I loved Hyde. How annoying.
Hyde?
His name was Hyde.
Who's Hyde?
It was his character in that Sunday show. Stephen Hyde.
Carly loves him.
I love him.
She loves Danny Masterson.
No, I just loved Hyde. He was so funny and mean. He was just like,
well, maybe you should have written him a fucking character letter, Carly.
Okay. I loved his character in that 70s show.
Yeah.
He was mean.
God, their apology. I mean,
it was so bad. And someone was like, I know exactly in their house where this was. Someone like showed the outside of their house.
I also just wish that they had said like, we don't condone anything he did ever. And like, you know, just being like, I agree with the courts. Like he's guilty and he's bad for doing that, but we did it for like his kid or whatever.
Literally, yeah.
Like, anything would have been better than what they fucking said.
It was so bad. I was like,
because they didn't really say anything.
It was very obviously rehearsed too, because it kept stopping at the time they needed to stop.
I literally almost sent it to you, Carly, being like us doing a brand deal.
For real.
Like, that is it fully, but I was like, I don't want to get into that.
Yeah, no.
I actually almost posted it to my story saying that. But like that's literally what it was.
I know. I agree. Okay. Am I the asshole?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Okay. Thanks. For liking Hyde. Is that what it's for?
Yeah.
Am I the asshole for buying the last of an item that someone else hid in the store? I was shopping the frozen food section of Costco. I stumbled upon a bag of frozen soup dumplings that were not in the section they were supposed to be in. They were peeking out from behind boxes of corn dogs. Which is like a funny. I had been looking for these soup dumplings because Facebook ads had been bombarding me with them for weeks. So when I saw the one bag behind the corn dogs, I grabbed them and put them in my cart. A couple seconds later, some woman stops me and says, "Excuse me, I was saving that bag to grab after I finished the rest of my shopping because I didn't want them to melt." I told her I didn't understand what she meant. She reiterated, "That was the last bag of dumplings. So I hid them so I could do some other shopping and come back to get them later. So can you please give them to me?" I replied, "Sorry, no, I found them and I want to buy them. You are welcome to another bag if there are any left, but the bag is mine now." She says, "You're a real jerk. You know that?" I replied, "Yeah, I might be, but I'll be a jerk eating some delicious soup dumplings when I get home." Am I the asshole?
I think they're probably an asshole for like that last sentence.
But it is so
it's
funny.
very iconic.
It's very like out of a movie.
Yes. But I think like objectively, no, they're not wrong. Like how that's not your problem.
It's not, yeah.
And like if you wanted the last bag, girly, put them in your cart. Bring a travel freezer with you. Like I don't know what you want to do, but like that is not how it works.
Have you ever hid something in a store to like, if you like, I don't know,
clothes? Yeah.
Yes.
Like
I
put
would
it all
too.
the way on the back of the rack.
Or even like when I worked at Target and I saw something, it was the last one. I was like, I'm gonna hide this and buy this on my break, and like so against the rules, but I don't care. But it's not like I expect it to be there. Like obviously
Totally.
I expect someone to find it.
Fuck.
No, totally. So it's like this lady who hid it has like no common sense.
And like, why did you even leave it like a jar? Like,
yeah.
so someone could see it, not a jar. Obviously, that's not what that word means.
Peeking out. Yeah. I know what you meant. Hide it behind like all the pizzas in the door. No one's gonna see it.
Yeah. Honestly, her fault for being not really good at hide and seek, and not the person's fault who got it. Also, like that lady could have totally just been going up to her and saying that.
Yeah.
So like the person, I would be like, sorry, but
like
Not my fucking problem.
I just saw them and I grabbed them. Like, they're now mine. What's in my cart is now mine.
I will say, if I wasn't like, if it were me and that happened and I wasn't like attached to them, I'd be like, oh yeah, here, you can take them.
Totally. If I was like, I don't care about these. Yeah.
We're like, well, fucking ever.
That makes sense. But I would still be like, that was weird.
Yeah.
Like, I would never ask that.
Weird behavior.
Like, if I hid something and someone else took it, I wouldn't be like, excuse me.
Yeah. It's also
those are my corn dogs.
It's also like, were you hiding all the frozen food?
I know.
Huh?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense.
Weird. Weird.
Yeah.
Oh.
Very weird.
Okay. Oops. Am I the asshole for not paying for a maid for my wife? My wife and I divide all expenses based on income. I pay 80%, she pays 20%, and divide all the house chores based on working hours. I do all the chores 3 days a week, and she does all the chores 4 days a week. I recently decided to get a maid to do all the chores on my 3 days. I pay her from my own fun money. My wife is pissed that she does all the chores 4 days a week and I do nothing. I told her that she can get a maid for her 4 days and pay her from her own fun money, but she thinks this is unfair and we should divide the maid expense 80-20, just like other expenses. I think this is very unfair and told her so. I then asked her, what does she bring to the table if I'm paying for almost everything? She thinks I'm an asshole and currently we are not talking.
I think he's kind of an asshole for like saying that, but I think he's just doing what he wants to do with his own money.
Oh, I think he's the biggest asshole.
Really?
Why would you, if you can afford to pay someone for 3 days of like, first of all, like, what the fuck are you guys doing that you need to clean your house every goddamn day?
That's another thing. Sorry, from Real Housewives, when she was like, my maid cleans my tub every single day. I'm like, every day?
No, I was like, girl, no. Like, if it were me, I would be like, I would never want my partner to have to spend all of their time doing something. And if like I clearly could afford that and I'm like, oh, I'll just like my fuck you money, I'll do the 4 days, the cleaning lady, like put the cleaning lady on one of her days. Like, I don't understand. Like,
I mean, they just seem very like not on the same team, but I don't think
she seems like she's on his team and he seems like he's not on hers. He's like, no, fuck you, like Cinderella, you clean.
So wait, so he cleans how many days a week?
He does the chores 3 days a week and she does all the chores 4 days a week. Why would you not just want to make life easy for the both of you?
Yeah, some people just don't think that way. Some people are
that's
like,
why he's the asshole
on a team. Yeah, I mean, I see what you're saying, but he's like, these are my responsibilities. I'll just hire someone to do them, so I don't have to do them because I have the money for it.
Oh.
But I do think it is an asshole move not to like do it for her as well.
I think that it's really fucked up. And
I'm sure if I was in that situation, I'd be pissed. Like just hearing it, I'm like, I mean,
like you have the funds to make you and your partner's life easier and you're choosing to do it all for yourself and then like telling your partner to basically go fuck herself. And like, sorry that you can't afford it, but like, this is my fun money.
Yeah. I mean, what he said at the end was like mean.
Sure. Yeah. But like, then she was like, well, if you're going to hire someone, like, why can't we just do it for like the both of us? And he's like, no, like that comes out of your bank account, sweetie. Like,
I mean, yeah, that I did not like.
I rule this guy the asshole. He's a major dick.
I don't know. It's hard because your opinions like overtake mine. And I'm like, yeah, you're right. So it's hard for me to like.
Well, you can have your own.
No, I do. But like when you say stuff, I'm like, no, that makes sense though.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh, it's really hard for me.
Pop off in the comments.
Yeah. Who's right, who's wrong? I'm scared. I think that it's because I'm just trying to think if it was like me and Nolan's like, okay, 3 days a week I clean, 3 days a week you clean. But like I hired a maid and he didn't and he cleaned. And I don't know. I just don't know.
I guess I just wouldn't do that to TJ. I would be like, to me, that's such a fuck you.
But
it's
to
like,
me, it's
I
like,
have the money and you don't.
But to me, it's like, if I hired a maid for 3 days, like we wouldn't need to clean the rest of the week. So like,
yeah, but these people, it's like the chores. So it's like all the chores, whatever the fucking chores are.
Yeah. I don't know.
And also she does them a whole day more than he does.
That's true. I don't know.
I just don't like this man.
I mean, yeah, he seems like an ass, I will say. Especially what he said at the end, like really got me.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's like if you are in a relationship and like your partner's not making as much money for you, that's one thing. But then throwing it in their face and like, you're married. Like, this isn't.
Oh, they're married?
Yeah. You're literally married.
Oh, I didn't know that. Because then at that point, it's like, well, everything's kind of like combined at this point.
A lot of people keep their finances separate.
I do.
Yeah, he's literally like, this is my fun money. And it's like, okay, but you're fucking married.
Yeah, and like, I didn't realize they were married.
So now it's like, I
thought they were like living together. Not that it makes like a huge difference, but.
Yeah. I don't know. This is icky to me. I just don't like when people like leverage money in that way.
Yeah, I don't like that. I think what I'm thinking of is just your chores, my chores. I don't want to do mine. I'm going to hire someone to do mine.
Yeah, but to me, that's the same thing. To me, that's being like, I can afford it and you can't. So like,
see, I don't see it that way though. It's just
but that's literally what it is.
But I don't see it that way.
But why?
Because it's like, okay, say we lived in our old apartment. Like,
yeah.
Okay, I clean this weekend, you clean next weekend.
But that's different because we're just friends renting separate rooms.
Okay. Say we were married.
Yeah, then I would be like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I did not realize they were married.
Even like if it were you and Nolan and like you got, because you live together, you do all the expenses together. Like if you split everything and then like you're just off like, here you go, maid, take your money. And then like Nolan's fucking cleaning every single day. I would feel so bad.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. I don't see it as that crazy.
Okay, well, we have very different opinions.
I guess I'm a bitch by Nikki DeMar.
I guess, is that a song she sings?
Yeah, I guess I'm a bitch.
Oh, I've never heard it.
Yeah.
Well,
sound off in the comments. I'm sure I'm wrong.
I don't think that's true. I think
you do think I'm wrong though.
No, I just don't agree with.
So it's wrong.
That's not what I'm saying. Having an opinion doesn't necessarily make what you're saying incorrect.
Yeah, I just feel incorrect. I think because your opinion's so strong.
Yeah, but I'm not like, you're a dumb idiot, you're wrong. I'm just like, I don't agree with, like, I believe in my opinion. I understand why people would take the other side, but I don't necessarily think that makes it wrong.
Okay. Well, I just don't know.
No, you do know.
Well, no, I know. I don't know how to end this conversation.
Well, the conversation has ended. We've come to
conversation over. Finished. But yeah, let us know in the comments because I don't really know.
I wonder what Reddit said.
Oh, please.
Am I the asshole for not paying for a maid for my wife? Am I the asshole
for not paying a maid for my wife?
Not paying for a maid for, like, imagine they're just sitting at home and she fucking is like working her ass off, and then the next day is like his day to clean and he's just like watching TV with his fucking boots kicked up, watching football.
Dig out.
And I'll be like, dude, I fucking hate this man. Continue.
Because I'm like,
this post has been removed.
But are the comments there?
Okay, you are the asshole. This is the top one. 19,000 things.
Oh, okay, I get it.
Totally. It's literally the first one.
I know.
The first one says this post has been removed.
19,000.
Oh, well, is that a lot?
Yeah.
Okay. Totally fair to divide chores by working hours. Totally fair to use your money how you want. But I just can't see how you wouldn't want to alleviate some chores from your wife and use it like a household expense and redistribution chores a bit. Yes. Do you even like your partner if you have to ask what she brings to the table?
I mean, yeah, I did not like that.
What do you bring to the table besides money? T. My partner would never talk to me like that, even as the bigger financial contributor, but he also wouldn't pay for a maid just for his chores because that's kind of a jerk move. There's something else going on. This isn't just about paying for a maid. Okay, view more comments. Do you get the same amount of fun money? You're the asshole for this line. I then asked her what she brings to the table. Yep. Reducing your relationship to finances like this is a really lousy thing to do to your partner. Is she really only worth her salary to you? Because that's what you just told her. In general, it's a pretty lousy thing to create relationship inequalities. My husband and I have always treated all of our income as belonging to both of us, even though I have very little unpredictable income due to being disabled. Okay, whatever. Some people have weird relationships. You're the asshole on 2 grounds. First, asking her what she brings to the table is a major asshole move. Second, by getting a housekeeper, you're rubbing it in her face that you make more than your wife. Telling her to get one from her own funds when she makes significantly less, has an extra chore day is she has an extra chore day is pretty obnoxious. You're the asshole. If it's fine for the maid to do your part, it's fine for the maid to do your wife's part. At that point, it's a household expense, not personal. and should be treated like every other household
I
expense.
agree with that now that they're married.
You're the asshole.
Is there any not the asshole?
So far, no.
Can you find one?
Yeah. Can I search?
I don't think so.
This one says,
there's just none.
While this may seem fair on paper, in practice, it is not. I'm also confused as to why you need a maid to come to your house 3 days a week.
Yeah.
Would that not alleviate some of the chore burden for the rest of the week? We have a cleaner that, okay, yeah.
Like, why can't you hire it every other day for the week? You know what I mean? And then it's kind of good to go.
Yeah. Okay. This person said, I was kind of sort of maybe going to say no one is the A here until you said, what does she bring to the table if I'm not paying for everything? She's your partner. She's your wife. She's your best friend. She's your lover. That's what she brings to the table. Well, you actually don't know those things. It doesn't seem like
we're
it.
just hoping, but yeah, does it?
Yeah. I'm
so
so thankful my husband isn't like you. You're the asshole. I was the breadwinner when we got married. A year into our marriage, I became disabled. Oh, so many.
Oh, yeah.
You're the asshole for only seeing a relationship on terms of transactional value. You're the asshole. You're the asshole. That chore distribution might be the weirdest thing I've seen in a while. It's your marriage, but it's just weird. I'm not sure I'd be able to just sit there and do nothing while my wife cleans, even if I had chores on other days, but whatever. No, for fucking real.
Yeah.
Someone said, how old are you two? You're the asshole. Yeah, everyone's saying it's like very transactional. On paper, not the asshole. Yep, it's your money and you can do what you want with it. On paper. In reality, you're the asshole. Your marriage dynamic is weird as fuck. Money and housework shouldn't be the only things you care about your wife bringing to the table. There's no way I could pay a maid for my chores and then sit on my ass and watch my boyfriend do his own without feeling awful.
Oh, I could. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Are you?
I'm saying, like, I think it's the same thing. Like, on paper, I'm like, okay, sure. Like, if you don't want to do them, then hire someone to do your own thing.
Yeah.
But, like, I get it. Like, in real life, it's like, when you really think about the big picture of them sitting in a house,
awful.
It's weird.
Someone commented, they responded saying, even on paper, I would say you're the asshole. When we would have a shared responsibility for a task and we agree to split up the work to share the effort to get the task done, then it would be a huge issue for me when you decide by yourself to outsource your part of the shared task to an external service because now we are not sharing the task anymore. Oh, that's a really good point.
Can you repeat that?
So basically, like what they're saying is these are our shared responsibilities, but you are bringing in an external source to take care of your portion of the responsibilities that are technically split responsibilities. Right. So it's like, I get why that then mathematically makes it unfair.
Got it. Yes. Mathematically.
Yeah. Yeah. So you don't want a wife. You want a roommate with benefits. I don't know if you're the asshole, but you are lazy. Oh boy.
I mean, why do you need a cleaner 3 days in a row? I guess I don't know if it's in a row.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. You both should just stop cleaning, just hire that maid and have her come every other day. And I think problem solved.
Oh, this person
or just
says
get a divorce.
Not the asshole. Oof. I can't believe you are already paying 80-20 and she's not doing all the chores. That's ridiculous. If my partner was contributing 80, I would be more than happy to do a few extra chores around the house. But now she even wants you to pay for a maid? Ridiculous, to be honest.
Me? Just kidding.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is my problem. A lot of times I'll read these Am I the Assholes and I'll have an opinion and all of them are completely different. But once I read them, I'm like, oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, this person said, you're the asshole. And took I pay her the maid from my own fun money. And this person said, for 3 days a week, wouldn't that mean she would have to pay for 4 days a week when making less money? Weird as hell, honestly.
Yeah, that's true.
She should think you're an asshole and she should stop talking to you. Wow.
Yeah, I don't know.
I stand firm with my beliefs. Oh, we're getting down here and a lot of more not these.
Any good ones?
They're basically just saying like he makes his money, he can spend it how he wants.
Mm-hmm.
And being like, your wife can figure it out.
Which is like pretty fucked up.
100%.
So it's like
Someone said, I swear if the genders were flipped, people would be saying completely different. If a woman who was paying 80% of expenses, people would say that she was well within her rights to hire a maid to do her work because she earns it. Like, no.
Yeah. Just kidding.
I feel like I would have the same. I'd be like, what the fuck?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Why is it so hard for me?
Well, we can just move on.
I know.
Oh.
Move on? You mean end?
Someone said, not the asshole, but you're going to get roasted here because this is full of entitled people. Okay. How does that make anyone entitled? Thinking they're the asshole. Wouldn't it be the same either way?
What?
Like, I don't know.
I don't know, actually. I really don't know. But, okay. Taking away the whole maid thing.
We're keeping it going, yeah.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out, like, the whole, like, hiring a maid thing. This guy seems like an asshole.
Sure.
That's all. That's what I'm saying. Like, on top of the maid thing.
So just, yeah, but that's like what you said before. Like, just the part about him being like, no, what do you bring to the table?
I see what people are saying. He does. It's like, oh, it's so hard for me because I read it and I'm like, I mean, that's whatever. Like, your money, like whatever. But then like when I read all these things or hear all these reasons, I'm like, oh yeah, that guy does suck. So it's like, I feel like I have really bad judgment when I first read these.
Okay.
That's all I'm saying. And then I was trying to say, like, housemaid aside, all that, like, he's an asshole as a person.
Sure.
So I think this guy is an asshole. But when I first read it, I was like, I mean, yeah, what he said was fucked up. I don't like that last sentence he said. But I don't know. Some people are just weird. They don't care. Yeah. I don't know. But like, if it were me, it would be like for the house, not for me cleaning the house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's what it is. It's like, well, you only make this amount of money. Well, like, spend your fun money.
Yeah. It's like, that's sad.
It's, I also just like the whole like money imbalance is so weird to me. Like, if you're creating a life with someone, like, that's shit you don't like hold over people's heads.
Exactly.
And that is really icky to me.
I agree.
Oh my God, this lady. Okay. Well, we are, I have to pee so bad. I literally can't even think.
Too.
Thank you guys so much for listening to this podcast episode. Like Carly said, we have a new bonus episode out last week. We'll be putting one out next week that you can join our Patreon, OnlyFriends. Patreon.com/OnlyFriends. And then we have another podcast called Good Influences that you can listen to, and that comes out on Tuesdays. So go subscribe everywhere. Just type in Good Influences.
You'll find it. And then this podcast comes out every Wednesday.
Monday
Video
on Patreon.
and audio, and Monday on Patreon. So hopefully you're on Patreon. You can watch it today.
Okay, bye.